Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. I'm going to be sharing my silver stacking strategy for 2021 for next year, but I'll also be sharing how I want to play out the end of this year with so many things going on like the US presidential election plus this global pandemic. So, before we start, I gotta share some stuff. You see these shirts right here? This is my merch. If you want to look fashionable, expressing your love for precious metals, look no further. This stuff is affordable. It looks awesome. And where else can you find gold and silver merch, right? Link in the description. Also, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. I post daily videos. So, I really wanted to make this video not only to share, document my strategy, but also to hear yours. So in the comments below, let me know what your silver stacking strategy is for next year, but more importantly, why? What occurrences are going to take place for you to stack this way? Is it, there's so many different examples because there's so many different ways to stack silver. It's a very individual investment. Maybe some person, one of you guys or gals, already has a lot of bullion, so now next year you want to start diversifying into some high premium silver. Or maybe you're someone who has bought a lot of gold this year and wants to start stacking silver. Maybe you're new into the world of precious metals and just want to start accumulating bullion. What is your strategy and why? This video, I will break down, I will dissect my strategy for next year and also how things will play out and how I might have to adjust. That is an important word. Adjusting to the markets is so crucial. I don't think enough people understand that silver is an ever-changing market. The markets from 20 years ago are a lot different than they are today because today we have apps like Robinhood, and younger generations, millennials, are taking interest in investing. So the generations are getting younger. Now people in their 20s and 30s are investing, where before you really wouldn't see people around my age investing. And that's good news. That's a lot of new money, a lot of new eyes, perspectives, and a lot of new stackers to meet and also share your passion with, right? So anyways, I'm gonna dive into my strategy. So this is the disclaimer. There's two different ways my strategy could go. And this is depending upon one factor. Whoever wins the presidential election, right? So, if things stay the way they are, if things get controversial, get very chaotic, which I know they will, every 4 years, the same thing happens, especially with the people that are running in office, it's going to cause precious metals prices to fluctuate extremely high, extremely fast, extremely volatile. We can see silver become extremely explosive with the global pandemic, the shortage, the rising demand, plus this election. And what that can do is push silver extremely high, extremely fast, but doesn't mean it will last or it will stay that high for too long. It could, just like 4 years ago, do that rapid little spurt. And in that spurt, I recommend not buying, not selling, just holding. A lot of people are going to try to play this system, basically marginal trading or trading gold for silver, silver for gold, maybe selling some silver, then rebuying when it comes back in using the profits from that little rally. I'm just gonna hold. You don't want to overcomplicate things. Precious metals is supposed to be simple. If you are complicating it, you're only setting yourself up for more risk, for failure. Play it simple. Don't overcomplicate things, right? So I'm going to be holding once silver prices start to rise. But in the meantime, before silver hits that peak or starts that journey on upwards, I am going to start buying bullion again. And not just any type of bullion. I'm going to be specifically buying two different types of silver. I guess the one isn't really bullion, but I'm going to start buying a lot of American Eagles. Why? Because American Eagles are the most recognizable world coin. It's the most recognizable silver coin in the world. People that don't even know about silver stacking, don't know anything about precious metals, can still look at an American Eagle and know that there's silver inside of it and that it's valuable. If you have some of these generic coins and all that, someone might look at that and say, is that there's silver in that? They wouldn't even know, but everyone knows American Eagles are valuable. And that's a very, very powerful thing, an important thing to have in your stack, especially if you go into trading or bartering. So American Eagles plus, plus I can find some for pretty low over spot. So that's the first thing, because I want to build my foundation. Remember, I said when I first started stacking, I bought a lot of pandas, kookaburras, koalas. Well, I wasn't hesitating and I wasn't lying, right? I wasn't exaggerating. Most of my stack are pandas and kookaburras. So I'm basically doing it backwards. In the beginning, as a beginner, you're supposed to build a foundation buying a lot of bullion, a lot of low spot price silver. Buy as much silver as you can for as cheap as possible, right? Well, I didn't do that. I started off buying the expensive types of coins. So now I need to build some stability, some foundation in my stack and buy bullion. But there is one thing. During that rising, that price rise during the end of the year or entailing into next year, if I do decide to keep buying, which I actually might, I'll tell you a little the reason why a little later, I will start buying high premium silver. Because when silver prices are high, high premium silver doesn't get affected as much as bullion does. So if silver starts to get up to $30-$35, the pandas, the kookaburras prices won't be affected as heavily, as dramatically as coins like American Eagles. So if you still want to buy silver during times of high prices, go premium, go semi-numismatic coins, right? So knowing that, things could go one of two ways. Going into next year, prices could settle back down and stay in the mid-20 range. And if that's the case, I will use that opportunity to buy a lot of bullion, right? I'll be buying tubes of American Eagles. I'll unbox all this stuff on camera as well. So you're going to start seeing a lot of unboxings happening over here on this channel. That's also why you need to stay subscribed. I actually have an unboxing playlist. I have like 15 different unboxing videos I've done over the years on this channel. I've unboxed, quarter ounce gold pandas. I've unboxed, $3,000-$4,000 unboxings from certain. It's really cool. If you want to check out that playlist, I think you can click on my channel and then the top right, just click playlist and it'll say unboxing videos, and you can watch all my unboxings I've ever done on this channel. So anyways, next year I want to fix the ratio of my stack. I want my stack to be balanced because it is off balance right now. So a lot of bullion, especially if spot price is still low. If spot price starts to rise, if I see silver really starting to pick up, like some people are speculating, then I'm really going to try to play it safe and keep a budget on gold. Gold, yes, you heard it, gold, as well as high premium silver. This could be kookaburras, pandas, probably a lot of the lunar series, the Queen's Beast series. I want to get some coins that have some length in them, right? The Queen's Beast series, ever-changing series, lunar series, I've been trying to collect, that series. It dates back a while, but I got some of the earlier coins, luckily. The Rwanda series, coins like that put a staple in the silver stacking community, and that could be worth a lot down the line. The Dragon and Phoenix, for example. I'll be focusing a lot on coins like that next year, because I do predict silver prices will be a little higher than right now. I'm not saying they're going to explode, but knowing that where the market's most likely headed, I'm setting myself up to make those types of purchases. So a lot of gold and a lot of high premium silver next year. For right now, I'm going to take advantage of these low spot prices and buy a lot of bullion. So if you can see where I'm going with this, you can see how I'm using silver's price, using what's happening in the economy, and I'm adjusting to the times and changing the way I stack accordingly. If you can do this, you will be a successful silver stacker no matter what. And by the way, If you are someone who is in more of the SHTF, more survivalist, go with generic rounds, go with junk silver, constitutional silver, stuff that's extremely cheap over spot price, but also still holds its value and is recognizable. And not even that, also it's a great way to store fractional silver. When you're buying fractional silver, they're pretty expensive because they have to still stamp each one of those rounds, so the premiums are high. But you could buy constitutional silver, which is the same thing as fractional silver. A 1/10 ounce round is the same width, basically the same weight as a mercury dime. So a 10-cent dime has just as much silver in it, or is just the same value but cheaper as a 1/10 ounce round you can get from, Volcambia or whatever the case is. So knowing that, and plus they don't make constitutional silver anymore. The last time they made those coins was in 1964, so they are starting to grow numismatic value, almost like Morgans. Oh, Morgans, the M word. That is probably the other coin that you'll see me starting to purchase a lot. If you are new, I repeat, do not recommend you buying Morgans. Morgan silver dollars are an extremely tricky market. You have to understand the market of these coins or you will lose a lot of money, hands down. eBay, you can find a lot of Morgans, 1921s, whatever, for decent prices. But a lot of people don't know 1921 was an extremely common year for Morgans because that's when they were reminted and that was the last year they were made. So so you can buy them for $25. Sounds like a good deal, but it's actually not. You got to understand each year who the mint maker was, whether it's Carson City, Philadelphia. All of these different mints, all of these different years are going to affect and reflect the price. And if you cannot appraise that on your own, then you're probably going to get ripped off. So I don't recommend that. A lot of these coins you want to wait later on, and that's also why I say in the beginning when you first start stacking, just buy bullion. Make it easy on yourself. Also, always buy from respectable, trusted dealers. Provident Metals, APMEX, JM Bullion, SD Bullion, Modern Coin Mart. There's so many different places that you can buy that your silver is guaranteed to be 100% real. I found some places where all the silver is 100% fake. Some places like eBay, it's 50-50. There's a lot of fake silver going around, and I don't want any of my audience to fall under that or even have a chance of falling under that. So buy from places like APMEX, JM Bullion. Buy from the big dealers. The prices might be a little bit higher, but you're paying for that accountability of your coins being silver. And if the coin gets damaged, scratched during shipping, they will reship or refund your coin, whatever is up to standard, whatever makes you happy. Most places like eBay has a no return, no refund policy, so you're screwed. Go to APMEX. Go to places like that, right? So I hope you get an understanding of my strategy. I would love to hear yours as well. You could even do it in ratios. Like for me, I'm looking at around 60% bullion, 20%, I'll say it, 25% high premium silver like pandas, kookaburras, queen's beast, 5% gold, and 5% slab coins. I don't know. Something along those lines. You get what I'm saying, though? Majority is bullion. I do want a nice chunk of it, though, to be some higher premium stuff, because I'm a coin collector. I'm not strictly in it for the money. I love my pandas. I love seeing the new designs that come out every year. It's interesting to me, and I love that. I love that they're more rare. I love they're more collectible. And that doesn't mean that you have to do the same, right? Maybe you just see silver as silver, and you're just going to strictly only buy silver American Eagles. That's all you buy. Whatever the case is, whatever works for you, then do it, right? This is what works for me, and this is why I'm buying this way. I hope this video helped you. I hope you can now kind of tweak your stack into this video and see, where you're headed, what your goals are, where you think the prices are going, and how you're going to incorporate that and adjust your silver stacking strategy. The more prepared you are, the better off you are. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you thought this video was educational, informational, or at least just entertaining, make sure to smash the like button. Check out my merch. If you want to look fashionable, expressing your love for gold and silver, look no further. I have the best stuff in the world. If you want to look cool wearing cool shirts, cool merch with gold coins on it, silver coins on it, dollars that are burning where it says fake on the back, exposing the true value of the dollar, go check out my site. It's all affordable as well. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to smash that like button. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.